Okay, so the garden has started to appear. We have one thing of fencing, and then I have another thing of fencing right here. I'm trying to do the math, and the math just isn't going out so well, but I think I got it kind of covered. So we're going to grab this first piece and see if it works. Feel like I made a dog pen for Salsa. Now, I put this up just to see how much fencing I have and what it's going to look like. I have one more piece that can go on the outside. That's not like it complete. I don't know. I might go out and buy more fencing because right now I'm looking at like 6 plants here. Then again, I don't know how to really plant, so I don't know. Like maybe 8 or 10 here. But it might be better if I like had it all the way like out here. That would look kind of cool.
Walk that way.
That's 15 feet.
That's 15 feet to the glove. And then that's 15.
Yep.
And then 10 is there.
I would buy probably, I'm gonna say 15 with this.
Yeah, we can measure that if you want. You can leave it lay there if you want. It's up to you. I think that's more of a reasonable size. What do you think? Do tomato plants, peppers. If it fires right up, then it's definitely why are you making noises?
Little intermission break. It's pouring pretty good now. He's out. Oh, it's really going. Okay, this is what it's kind of come down to. As you guys see probably from the last clip, it got a little bit more foliage everywhere. This is probably a couple weeks later. And I got the fence up, so the fence is a little rigged together. This matches that fence, but that fence over there doesn't match this fence. And this door, which I'm going to try to make, is not going to match any of it. I've been using this boogie board for planting flowers. That should come in handy when I try to plant this, the garden at least. So what I've kind of come to conclude is I really wanted to get the black plastic all the way to the edge, but I didn't want to go out and buy more black plastic. And I thought, I'm not going to plant anything over here anyway, just because it's so close to the fencing. But I probably would have liked to plant something where this board is. However, for the first year, I'm going to just see how this goes. This is a pretty large garden. I don't know what the size is, but it could probably fit a lot of plants. So we're going to see how well this goes. I got rocks on this side, and I got boards over there, so we'll see what happens with the wind. If the boards don't work, I'll replace them with rocks, and if the rocks don't work, I'll replace them with boards. So definitely a start, but this is kind of what the gardens look like before I started planting. And in a blink of an eye, it's all complete. Right now, the plastic on it looks very, very shiny, so I don't know how well it looks on camera. But the garden is complete, so I don't think I documented every single part. I'm pretty sure I missed the planting portion. I also got all my plants from the local flea market and spent $1.50 or less on every single plant. So we have all sorts of tomatoes on the right side, everything ranging from an heirloom or a larger tomato to a cherry tomato. I do have peppers, I do have jalapenos. This garden has now been planted for about 2 weeks. You'll see that I kind of cheated a little bit with the buying the plants already done, but when I first planted them, they were a lot shorter, but we have everything from basil starting to grow, some cilantro, I think a couple of these tomato plants also have tomatoes already growing. We can walk over here. You can maybe see, yep. So we got a couple tomatoes. These look like they might, no, that's just a dead leaf. I was saying they might start splitting here. Oh, there we go. A little splitting on the bottom. So those will probably have to be taken off. Those are my brandy wines. I also have unnecessarily hot tomatoes, peppers. These are Hungarian hot wax. I had one of these and I about burned my face off. So when I had mine, it's probably half the size of that. It was the only one on here. I do also have one jalapeno growing over here. So stay tuned for the channel and the rest of the garden growth throughout the year. And we'll see how it goes. I'll definitely try some experiments. I know a couple people have said that I should get rid of the black plastic for the tomato plants. So maybe I'll cut out a portion and just have the tomato plants pretty much in dirt with no black plastic or mesh around it and see how well those fare as opposed to the plastic. I've heard all different suggestions on this garden planting, but this is my first garden. So it's been fun. Thanks for tagging along and thank you for enjoying the journey with me. First garden planted in my life. Thanks again.